Hello there. Welcome to today's episode of Code Compass, and I am so excited because in this particular video, I'll be interviewing a very special friend of mine. She's so dear to my heart, and she is, she is a Nova Queen. I mean, I call her Nova Queen because she is very adept at Node.js and Java. And she's even added an extra start to her stack, right? Aside from that, this lady is so good with drums and music. I have with me here none other than Victoria Odubola. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you very much for having me.
So, do you just want to just tell us briefly about you? And while you do that, let us know how did you start your journey into software development engineering? Because I believe and I know that the secret of men are in their stories.
Right.
And we can easily learn from good stories. So for people that are just starting out and watching, they join game, what do I do? So I'm sure you can be yeah, the queen. Never me.
All right. Thank you very much. I'm actually excited to be here. Thanks for having me. Well, my name is Victoria. Hi, everyone. And I am a software engineer and I'm a musician. Right. So,
Oh yeah, she plays all kinds of instruments.
I am still learning. Right. I mean, the day you stop learning is the day you start studying. Right. So I'm still a learner. That's just what I'm doing.
But don't go for it.
Right. Yeah, so it's been an interesting and exciting one, I would say, because I did a little bit of exploration. I was here and I was there. Right. So I started out as an intern with a multinational, right? And then that was actually when I started to really know what I would not want to do. Right. So I could do a lot. I mean, I could do a number of things,
Yeah.
and I wanted to really do those things. Right. So after my internship, I delved into music. I'm a drummer. I played the drums. Right. I played for a couple of secular artists and gospel artists. And then, as a Nigerian, you would get to a point in life when reality will dawn on you, and then you would know when something is not cannot be a continuum, right? Right. And I wanted to do more, right? I really wanted to do more. And then 2022 I lost my dad. And I think it was at that point that I realized that I needed to do something that was really that would allow me to bury myself into it, right? Something hard, something tough. So, things
Sorry, but I think most people love salt. So I'm wondering. But I mean, that's the thing, I kind of person.
yeah. Some of us just want to. I think it's. I would say maybe adrenaline, right? Want to. You feel alive when you have done something that seems really huge. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna put it. So I wanted something that was gonna make me feel alive again. Right. So, and with my background in statistics, I just thought that okay, I could go into tech. So the first thing that came to mind was data analytics, right? And I started out as a data analyst, and I took a couple of courses online, and later I reached out to a very good friend of mine, friend for over 12 years, and he told me about this school. And said, this is one of the best schools in Africa, best tech school in Africa. You should come check it out. Right. And he sent me all the information. I applied, went through the screening process. Now the school is semicolon. Right? Yeah, it's one of the best actually. And when I got in, and some of my friends found out, they tried to discourage me, like, it's Java they are doing in semicolon. No, are you sure you want to do Java? I said, in fact, because it is Java, because it is hard, let me do it. Right? Yeah, and that was how I started. And it's been fun. That's what I can use.
Wow. So, in your journey so far, so can you say I mean, What did it really make you come alive as you thought it would? Or in the end you're just like, nah, I think I should have done something else. Yeah.
Yeah. So when you um I think we all like to feel like we have some sort of superpower. I don't know. It's just my thoughts, right? Now, when I encounter a challenge, something that seems beyond me, it it triggers something, right? I want to see the end of that thing. Like, okay, you're not human, so
There's a solution.
right? You should not be stressing me, right? So I'll be like, okay, people are doing this, why can't I? Right? So I think yes, it did the job. Java did it for me. I mean, there's this meme around that says if you want to shed tears, just go and read Java.
My God.
Yeah, Java humbled me. Java made me feel, I had this, I wanted to learn. I wanted to, come back to life. Yeah, so he did that. He did that for me.
Thank you for sharing that. So, how long your journey now? I mean, why you were learning and now that you are taking jobs and roles, what has been like most challenging for you? Was it the same as when you were learning and now that you're like working? And how did you solve that, that big issue, that big challenge? I mean, I know you like challenge, but help others.
Yeah, so, there has been a number of challenges, I would say, right? And I believe that challenges will help you grow more. They help you discover more. And I would say that the workspace is very different from the learning space. I think you do more learning on the job than in the classrooms. Yes. So I mean, when I got my first gig and I realized how much I did not know, I started to ask myself, what did they now teach us? Because even when I was in school, that was one of the schools that I went to. I attended 3 other textbooks. Yeah. So, and even when I was in school, I had thought that when I was in textbook, I thought that, oh, we're doing a lot. I'm already doing a lot. I didn't think that there would be anything else to discover, right? But tech is progressive, and so is learning. If you want to remain relevant in the tech space, you have to continue to learn. So yeah, learning has helped me so far.
Yeah, just to lay out on that. I mean, thank you for that. So, how have you, kept yourself updated on like new trends? Because we know that things change in the world of tech, right? So, how have you kept yourself updated? Because so many tools, so many frameworks, so many things just come up every day. So you wonder like how do you handle that?
So in this age where information is everywhere, it can easily be deluge of information. Right? You can be overwhelmed. Right. So I think it is just one thing I would say is you need to belong to a community and you need to know what you want for yourself. You need to have a path. If not, you will just, be everywhere and nowhere at the same time. So if you have a path, then you can stick to that path. And I mean, you can subscribe to platforms where you get this information. Sometimes you should get the information and when you need it, so that it can remain with you. When you get an information and then you're able to apply it, it stays with you.
Right.
There's so much information out there. Right? Yeah. There's so much information.
I'm not speaking now, my God.
There's a lot of information out there, but belonging to a community is very important in the world of tech. That way you are able to filter the kind of information that comes to you. Yes.
Okay, before I ask you my next question, there's a game we'll play.
Hey.
So depending on what you pick, you don't need to even fear. Don't speak anything, Your Majesty. Pick anything.
I don't want to.
Just
Okay.
whatever you pick. Just okay. Alright. So while you're unraveling the question, to know what the game would be. So I wanted to ask you. So we talk about a lot, which is exciting and interesting to know. So, what is one thing that if you start again, like if you start learning something you learn again, what is one thing that you think you do differently this time, like that would really make the world of difference?
That's an easy question. If you're someone that do reflection a lot, you would evaluate your steps and the decisions you have made in the past. You know what to work on, what to do, and what not to do going forward. So I would say that I would not. I would just get into software engineering. The period I spent digging into data analytics, I would have used that. Yeah, because every aspect of tech is good and deep. So you don't want to waste time, and at the same time you want to get it.
So like getting into like many different things also.
Exactly. So you know what you want to do, and then you get started. Yeah, because it doesn't get any easier, right? So, and everything is hard, right? Just choose your hard. Data analytics is hard. Data science is hard. You know, back end is hard. Front end is hard. Cloud engineering is hard. You know, DevOps is hard. Just choose your hard. Yeah.
Choose your hard. All right. So what do we have then? What do we have there? What do we have there? Don't worry. It's looking plenty. Okay, so that's R&D, which is rapid fire debugging. So I'm giving you a code snippet, and you have to tell us debugging is and solve the response. I'm excited.
Oh my goodness, you are right.
Excited. Don't worry. Something simple, something.
Okay.
I mean, it's something you can just.
Debug.
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, you love can do it. You love.
Wow.
All right. So I have a code snippet here,
Okay.
and it is. Should I go ahead?
Yeah.
You ready?
That's all it.
All right. So let I equals 0. So the question is, why does this cost an infinite loop? So, because I need something very important. So why does it cost an infinite loop? So let I equals 0, semicolon, while you have a parenthesis, I less than 5, the curly braces, console.log, parenthesis, I. So why does it cost an infinite loop? The time starts.
Oh, let I equals 0.
Yes, let I equals 0, while the parenthesis, I less than 5, curly braces, within that you have your console or load. Hi. So why does this cost to get cost?
So you don't have a syntax error there. Okay. So it's a runtime error. Alright. So you have a condition and you're just telling it to keep running. Let I equals 0. While I is less than 5.
Yes.
You should console log I.
Yes.
So you start from I is 0. While I is, so you have a condition and then you want to have, it's gonna keep running. It's gonna keep running.
Right. No condition to tell it when to stop.
It's gonna keep running.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so one last thing I would like you to say.
Yeah.
So what is one advice you have for you said you're not teaching so much. But what is one advice? Just give a general advice. Just share your heart with people that are watching you right now.
My people. Okay, so one thing I would say is don't be discouraged. Right? There are a number of discouraging factors out there. Don't be discouraged. If you have decided to do it, just stick with it. And I would also say that stick with your why and let your why be strong enough to keep you up at night. Right? Don't be discouraged and always know that it is not that it's hard. Right? You are just not familiar with it yet. And when you get familiar with it, it becomes very easy.
So it's not like it's hard. You are not just Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for having me. Thank you.